Okay, good morning everyone. Now we're gonna continue our lesson, chapter 4, lesson 6, and it's about differentiability and continuity. You can open your book, page 153, yeah? Page 153. So for today's lesson, we're gonna pause for a while on finding the formula of the derivative. And for now, we're going to learn about differentiability. So it's basically a property of a function, whether it's differentiable or not. Yeah. So before I get into the lesson itself, I want to review about continuity. I hope you still remember the continuity of a function, how to determine a function continuous or not. Remember? So let me give a summary for a bit. A function will be determined as a continuous function if and only if they satisfies three conditions, right? The first condition is f of c exists, okay? And then the second condition, the limit as x approaches c of fx exists. And then the third one, the limit as x approaches c of fx is equal to fc itself. Yeah, so this is the three conditions that needs to be satisfied if you want to say that your function is continuous. Okay, so today's lesson is about differentiability and continuity. So the goal of today's lesson is for the students to be able to determine whether a function is differentiable or not at a certain point. Okay, now look at your book, page 153, second row. If a function f has a value for f times c, then f is said to be differentiable at x equals c. Okay, so when f times c has value, then it's called differentiable. Then function f is called differentiable when x equals c. Okay, so now what does it mean? Usually given is the graph, then you need to determine whether your function is differentiable or not. Okay, so let me give you an example of a graph. There is a, what is this called? Remember, it's called cusp. Yeah. Okay. Now back to the basic of the meaning of derivative. What is the meaning of the derivative graphically? The meaning of derivative graphically is basically the slope of tangent line, right? The slope of tangent line. Now, how do we say that the derivative has a value? Well, remember, derivative comes from the limit, right? The limit as h approaching 0 of fx plus h minus fx over h. So when we want to determine whether a function is differentiable at a certain point, we also need to see it by the definition of limit. The limit exists if and only if it's approaching from the left and approaching from the right, they approach the same number. The same with the derivative. So remember, derivative is the slope of a tangent line. It means when it's approaching from the, let's say I want to use this point at x equals a. Okay, so it means that the slope of the tangent line when it's approaching from the left must be equal to the slope of the tangent line when it's approaching from the right. So if that happens, then we say that fx at x equals a is differentiable. Okay. Now another example is, let's say it's here. Let's say it's here. The slope of the tangent line from the left and the slope of the tangent line from the right is the same, right? So we say then when x equals c, f prime c is also differentiable. I mean axis. Okay. Now at the cusp here, let's say at the cusp, let's say when x equals b, the slope of the tangent line from the left side is going to this direction, right? It's going to this direction. Meanwhile, the slope of the tangent line from the right, it's this one. It's this one. Let's say it's this one. So they are different, right? They are different. So it means that the limit from the left is not equal to the limit from the right. Therefore, the limit doesn't exist. And we can conclude that when x equals b, actually fx is not differentiable. Why? Because f prime b does not exist. Okay. So when x equals b, the function is not differentiable because the slope of the tangent line when x approaching from the left, which is this one, is not the same with the slope of the tangent line when x approaching from the right, which is this one. Yeah, I hope you understand. So that's how you determine the differentiability of a function when a graph is given. So basically when there is a cusp or when there is a sudden change of your movement of the graph, then you can say that it's not differentiable at that point. But as long as it's smooth, like in this part or in this part, the movement of the graph is smooth, right? Then it will be differentiable because the slope of the tangent line approaching from the left will be equal to the slope of the tangent line approaching from the right. Okay. And then another thing about the relation between continuity and differentiability, you can look at your book page 155, which is really important. Property, differentiability implies continuity. So if function f is differentiable at x equals c, then f is continuous at x equals c. The contrapositive of the property, if function f is not continuous at x equals c, then f is not differentiable at x equals c. So the Venn diagram for this relation, the Venn diagram for this example, sample space, this is continuity, this is differentiability. Yeah, basically all functions that are differentiable will be continuous. But when a function is not continuous, then it's impossible that the function is differentiable. So basically, I will repeat: if function f is differentiable at x equals c, then f is continuous at x equals c. If function f is not continuous at x equals c, then f is not differentiable at x equals c. Okay, so keep that in your mind. So now look at your book example 3. Now state whether the functions in figure are differentiable or continuous at x equals c. Let's see figure A. On figure A, when x equals c, is it still continuous? Is it still continuous? Yes, it's still continuous because actually the limit from the left and the limit from the right and the exact value of the function is the same. So we can say it's continuous. But when we are talking about differentiable, the slope of the tangent line from the left will be different from the slope of the tangent line from the right, right? I'll draw it for you for this example. Let's say it's this way and this way. Okay. So the slope of the tangent line from the left is this one, but the slope of the tangent line from the right is this one. So at this point, at the cusp again, when it's changed drastically, it's not differentiable. Okay. How about B? For B, it's definitely the limit doesn't exist, therefore it's not continuous, and we can conclude that if it's not continuous, then it's not differentiable. For C is also the limit exists, the FC exists, but it's not equal, so it's not continuous, therefore it's not differentiable. And for D, you can see that actually it's differentiable and continuous because the C, when x equals C, the function is a smooth. The limit exists, the FC exists, it's the same. And then we can see the slope of the tangent line approaching from the left and the right is also the same. So that's how you determine whether a function is differentiable or not, by seeing the graph or by determining whether it's continuous or not. I hope you understand. Thank you.